G'day guys and girls. We have a camera system that we're going to set up. Today's Friday. We've had the house for a week and a day now. It's got a little lounge going on here. It's starting to take shape. Nada's been in once again. She's painted it all green now. Emma's just finishing up some bits. Hi Emma, say hi. Hi. This door's been painted today while we weren't here, and some absolutely majestic animal has come through with a weed whacker and got that whole grassy bit of verge there and all of this back section. They've just really had a good time, but they've done a lot of work, so that's really cool to see. Love the amount of support coming from everyone. It's been really good. As suggested by one person, ripped this piece down, and you can see that there's more rot up in there than we'd probably previously hoped for. That dangly bit is a bit of old, they call it IRS or Indian rubber. So we'll have to take that out at some stage, because that would have gone to like a little light, a little bulkhead sort of thing outside there. We're going to have to rip out these bits up here as well, just to check again, make sure that there's nothing too wrong up in the ceiling. But you can see where the water's come through. That piece of guttering is about half full of water. I've gone through and cleared a whole bunch out on one of the first days, but we're going to get someone to come through and cut these trees. Whoever wants to lend a hand, more than welcome to come and just hack some stuff up. Because if that gutter overflows, it might be going back into the roof space somehow and causing that. I did go along and silicon up whatever nails I could. But yeah, so we're installing cameras today. I've got a hole just up here above this entranceway, so that should see quite a bit. I've got another hole to see that entire back section. A hole up here for this entrance, and that might cover a bit of this back shed as well. And then there is one more out in front of this garage here. I reckon if we go up on that corner, face it nearly straight down, well, not nearly straight down, but enough to see, you know, cars going past and that sort of thing as well, in case there's any accidents and people want some license plate numbers, we'll be able to help out. So just a 25mm hole. Two of these I'll have to run underneath the joists in the garage. Better go up and grab some keys now. And the other two will have to go through the roof space. Luckily it's starting to cool down now, but we do have a whole bunch of rain over the next couple of days, so kind of wanted to get this outside bit done before then. So that's what we're up to today. On to it. So going through the cupboard, and we can go up, and we actually have these ones up here to go through as well that we're just going to demolish at some stage anyway, so that's all good. We've got a hole straight into the roof space over there. I'll probably show you a bit in the roof space in a second. These bits here look like they're sort of mouldy, rusty shit, but that's alright, it's only temporary. God knows what this little shelf is though, a little makeshift table. Well, onwards. So here we are in the roof space. A couple of things left over. We dropped a box of board games that I found up here, back to the previous tenant that used to rent this place out. And it looks like someone's put a new bit of jib in that in the kitchen, so that'll be what moved all these bats, and that's fine. I've only really seen one large rat, but there's that big bit of metal conduit there going out as our mains. What else we got going on? Yeah, a couple of mouse droppings, always going to get that though. That has completely rotted away. Okay. Well, that'll have to be a thing. Anyway, here's down that cupboard and out to the kitchen. So hopefully we can crawl along here and get to it. Yeah, no, that's quite bad. Okay. Oh well. part of it. So, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is take them down there. You can see that bit of daylight where I ripped that corner off before. So one of them's going to go down inside the wall cavity there, that's super simple, and then down that other corner. So let's run these through. Oh, and I might as well check that bit of rubber wire that was sort of hanging out in that corner as well. So this bit's a bit tight, but oh, and there's the chimney for the ouch. But the rest of this out here you could stand up in. Not Corona, I swear, not Corona. Fucking pink bats. Alright. Sweet. Yep, so if you just pull, if you can. Oh, hold on. Plug it back to me. I'll tell you what, hold on. Oh, this should probably take my weight. I say probably. Let's see if I can get right to the hole above the doorway that we're going to put it through. Without any of these shenanigans. I just don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. Can you poke the orange rod up the hole through the doorway?
What hole through the doorway?
Look above the doorway.
Which doorway, Sam?
The one you're right in front of.
I'm not right in front of a fucking doorway. You meaning this shit little fucking hole here?
Yeah. And take that down, but just take it smooth. Nice and smooth. Ooh. Hold up, stop. Okay, go. Just so that we can, it's out of the hole. Sweet. So that's out of the hole?
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you go to the one more on the corner by Spring Street?
Yeah.
Likely, yep. Likely. And here's the result. Got one cable poking out and another one down that corner. Whew. Only one or two corpses up there, but we managed to stay well clear of them. That's looking a lot better even just without the cobwebs.
Fuck, you're filming that. Great. No,
Yeah.
like a spaz with a broom.
Oh, you were as a spaz. I got you like swearing at me from out here too. That was funny. Abuse, at abuse. No, that's all good. Oh, we have a wicker under the hedge.
Yeah, we've got fucking thousands of them.
Yeah, the previous tenants were saying that they their kids had made friends with them. Yeah, or pets.
Forget the baby, we just gonna have a whole lot of records.
True. You know what? We might even get the first sunset from this house tonight. The sun is streaming out of those clouds and it does look pretty cool. I've had a lot of tourists talk about seeing a kiwi during the day. Fun fact, it's not a kiwi. It's not a day kiwi. If you do see a kiwi during the day, it is a very sick bird.
I reckon as soon as we start, we'll start self-isolating, they'll come out.
Yeah, maybe. Right, so 2 more cables to go under the thing, and then we can patch this up. But I need to put these in before it rains tomorrow, because this weekend is going to rain heavy. So ripped off that bit of jib board where there was a fat old like satellite size cable, just coax poking through there before, and it had been tied off against this nail. So you couldn't just like pull it out nice and gentle, it was like tied in. So I had to rip that out anyway. Push that through and it had these little clips, so we'll use them just for now to suspend our wire over there. And then that'll be that one run. Nice and simple, pass it up to MSF, she can snag it. And then in a minute we'll run from there, long, don't ask me how, we'll figure it out, to above that light and the window behind it. Where we will hopefully find the hole that I've drilled from outside in. If not, then we'll have to drill up through a bottom plate or something like that. So, actually, yeah. Is it a top plate or a bottom plate if it's between the two floors? I don't know. What do you think? So, for the last week, I've been turning that light off there from this switch on the subboard. Because I was like, alright, well, trace the wire, it goes, ooh, that doesn't look very good, and then, oh shit, where does it go after that? And I've just found it. It comes, surprise, surprise, to the bottom of the stairwell. Right here. So, that's a mystery. I've really got to get more of these clips and do a better job clipping up under there, but I've got to cut all this crap away as well. Pulled that coaxial thing out, that can just go to the dump. And we've got good news, I can see the hole up to the outside, so that came to an accessible place. So when I get to those clips, we'll just bang, 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 bang all the way along here, which is all good. But I might start looking at, because on that one, if I just feed the back of the camera cable through that hole, I should be able to connect it up from under here. So if it rains tomorrow, that's as long as that camera is on, we will be able to deal with that pretty good. So, what is our poison today? No more gaps, Gorilla Grip. Good enough for me. There might be a different tube upstairs, but we'll take a look at that. Anyway, so, how are you getting on?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, you've done all the way up around the windowsill, that whole cupboard. Yeah. 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 Numpty. Ah, we missed it. Oh well. Looks like there's a lot of cloud anyway. So, we have drilled some 25mm holes around the building, which you need at least 20mm to get the baling from the camera, which is the bit about that fat that fits through and actually connects into your RJ45 jack. So I'm actually just drilling some holes here to make some of these biscuits. So I'm going to cut a little nib out of those biscuits and use that to help bung up the hole in the side of the building. So that way I don't waste a whole chunk of silicon using an insulated screwdriver here, which can damage it, I know, but won't be doing that sort of thing for much longer. So, got these biscuits, and yeah, see how it works. So here we got the camera. This part here where it splits is the baling. Type of power if you want, otherwise these particular cameras are PoE, so luckily we have a PoE switch, and here's our plug. It just clicks straight on there, like, oh, you can't do this. Ooh. Pull that back. Click that in, clip that over, and it's tight. So it kind of worked out. It at least gave a backing for the silicon to go into. But I should really have used stainless screws, and I've used this little lip, because normally you sit this hole directly behind the camera, but should be fine. There's also this little nub here you can feed it through, but I didn't want to be bothered when they could just do this, and that will work. So, we set up down here. Your sight light. Because we don't have any lights at all on the outside of the building. So don't be afraid of silicon, it's good stuff. And hopefully there's enough there, won't run down the cable. But we'll find out, I suppose. I've got to say, doing this for yourself as a homeowner is so much easier than doing it for a client. Because you get to make the call about where it goes, make it easy for yourself. You don't have to get, conduit boxes and glands if you don't want to, and get flashings and all sorts of things like that. Just plug and play. Super easy.
I see my redhead, messed bed, tear shed, queen bee miss squeaks. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
So we're all done. They're all live, up and running. There's a red light on them. I guess it's a nighttime view type of thing. And we've adjusted them as best we can without actually being able to see that well because it's still dark, but covers all the entrances anyway. So a lot safer now leaving anything in this house because we can see who's coming in and who's going out. Yeah, so security systems in place. One of them, anyway. We won't go into too much detail as to, what exactly the cameras are looking at and where it is, because knowing that sort of stuff is the first thing. Actually, I've got a UPS somewhere as well, so I guess I could throw a UPS on it. It cost about $1,000 for the whole system, so it is something you want to protect, I suppose. And should there be a power cut, because someone, not saying we're going to be a massive target, but sometimes they might try and turn the power off before they break in. You see that on movies, maybe it was just Home Alone, I don't know. But yeah, you could throw a UPS in there still. But that where it is now is probably not going to be the final place for it to stay, because we'll be, hopefully, in a couple of years' time, changing up a lot of the layout of some of the bigger rooms and opening spaces up. So yeah, but it's pretty much midnight. Emma is still going over in the kitchen there. So we'll go Nana tomorrow, and we'll meet up with a mate of mine who knows a lot about building tomorrow. So it's another day. So I guess just before I leave home tonight, I just want to thank you all for your comments so far. It's actually kind of fun making all these and hearing your feedback and interacting a bit more. So that's always cool. And as Mitre 10 keeps asserting, the DIY is in our DNA. We're Kiwis, so more of this. Righto.